Earn your millions with your fingers. Welcome, and thank you. God bless you for taking your time to watch this video. Do me a great favor, please. Don't scroll. Take your time to listen to this information. And happily, there are a lot of great information to empower you financially. So take your time to listen to me. Yes. Right now, we want to talk about something that is very important to all of us. And that thing that is very important is money. Even children today, they know the value of money, especially when they want to go to school in the morning and they are thinking of what to buy at school. So it's only the man that is not breathing or the one that is sick, that is not really healthy, can tell you that he or she, but actually we all need money, especially when we are in some rough condition. Today we want to talk about it, especially because a lot of us, we need it, but we are doing a lot of things wrongly, and that's why we can't get it the way we want it. If you are looking for $10 and what you want to buy is $50, that means you can't get it. If you are earning $50 and your monthly need is about $150, that means you can't get it. And shockingly, that's exactly how the average persons are living their lives. What is the reason why you are looking for $200 to buy your needs and you are having only $50? It's because your power of earning is small. Your streams of earning is small. One of the things that is making life difficult for people is that they are holding on to their old ways. I said it in one of my videos that when a monkey wants to be trapped by hunters, they will dig a deep hole inside the wood and put in nuts. When the monkeys come, he want to pack the nut, he will hold on to the nut and he doesn't want to take off his hand. That is how the hunter will catch the monkey. Now, we are human beings, so it will not be good for us to be likened to animals. But actually, the habit of holding on to our old ways and we are not ready to change it are reason why we are getting a lot of setback on our journey to our financial freedom. Today, we want to talk about it. Clearly, we all need to be financially free. Some persons will tell you, we all cannot be rich. What is wrong? They will also tell you that our fingers are not the same. They may be correct that our fingers are not the same. And so our problem is not the same. That's correct. But when it comes to money, we all need it. We need enough of it. We need enough of it. And when I mean enough, I mean we really need it. But shockingly, it's only few people are financially free. When we were living in the world where farmers go to farm, it was difficult for us to earn our living because we plant in a season and harvest in a season. When we went to the industrial age, people go to work every day and they earn salary. So this tells you where we are coming from. Some of us have poor mentality about money, and so we create poverty with that. Some of us do not have that financial picture of how we can earn money. Although we all think we know how to earn money, but when you look at our record and our mindset and our thinking and what we say, it's very, very difficult for you to say some of us really know how to earn money. Let me tell you something. I was in a school recently in one of my research, and I discovered that the whole school, all of them are complaining that until month end, before they can actually spend money to buy what they want to buy now, because the money that they have been paid in the past month have been spent. So what is the reason why a teacher is not having enough money to take him from the beginning of the month to the ending of the month? Because the money that was paid is not enough to run their daily needs. Now, people make the greatest mistake in life to think that when they complain about this lack of money, it will help them. It will not. The reason why it will not help them is that they are complaining to the wrong person. Imagine a man that came back from work and is telling his wife that, look, this job I'm doing, what is coming is not enough. Yes, that is a good complaint. But the person is complaining to can't do anything about that. Can the woman increase his salary? No. So if the man actually want to complain, what was he supposed to do? He's supposed to go to the person that is employing him and say, the money you are paying me is not enough. And because it's not enough, I can't have enough to meet up with my monthly need. I want an increase. Simple, reasonably, and okay. But when the man begins to complain to his wife who has no power to increase his salary, that is talking to the wrong person. And that's exactly what a lot of us do. A lot of us complain to the wrong person, and because we complain to the wrong person, we get the wrong result when it comes to money. Secondly, a lot of us do wrong things about money. You see, money follows value. Listen and listen for good. Money follow value. I always tell people that you don't search for money. Say, you don't hustle for money. Because if you do, you won't get it. What you need to do about money is to have strategies, system that brings money to you. Let me make you smile. A man was to retire, and he knew he's going to retire at a particular age, and by the time he got to that age, it will not be enough for him to do what he wants to do so that his retirement can be financial struggle will not come into it. So you know what he did? While he was earning, he was buying land, acres of land. And 2 to 3 years before his retirement, he began to fence the whole of this land. And people were asking, fencing the whole place, it's going to cost you money. He did the fencing. When he finished the fencing, he break the partitions. This is where I'm going to use for farming. This is where I'm going to use to breed pig. Here is for poultry. And that was how he did it. And he got the place set up. So by the time he got retired, while his colleagues were waiting for the retirement payment, he never felt anything because the farm was giving him what he needed. Now, the world has changed. The world has changed. And with these changes, we need to know what has caused the change and how we can adapt to this change. Our failure to adapt and to do the right thing about these changes can make us to struggle. Listen and listen for good. You see, gone are those days where you say you are skillful and your skill is not bringing you money. Recently, I was listening to someone that was giving a training on YouTube. And he said, a lot of us have skills, but we lack the ability to monetize the skill. So today, a lot of us are skillful, but do we actually have that ability to monetize this skill? The video I am shooting right now is titled Earning Your Million with Just Your Fingers. That is the age we are right now. With your 10 fingers, you can use it to make money. But how? They call it soft touch. You are holding your phone, you are with your computer, and you're beginning to tap it. That's what you do. And shockingly, you don't need to tap it every day. You are going to use maybe 30 minutes, you are going to use maybe 1 hour, you are going to use maybe one day to create a product, and the product will be giving you money. So that is where the world is right now. Whether you believe it or not, let me shock you. In a few minutes, I can write a book on anything. Yes. And I can translate the book to any language. And I don't need to publish it. I will give it to Amazon. They will publish and sell the book and give me what belongs to me. I can choose to write blog right now on any subject. So with this age, we should think of the kind of skill we need and how we can monetize it. I was telling some students, I was invited to talk to them during their graduation, and I told them, these were secondary school students. I said, what do you want to be? Some said, I want to become a lawyer. Some said, I want to become a doctor. Some said, I want to become an engineer. Some said, I want to become a pilot. They said different kind of things. Quite all right, I was listening to them. But at the end of the day, I asked them, by the time you are out of the university, do you think the things you want to acquire, the skill you want to acquire right now, you will have the right tools to monetize it and be earning money? They begin to look at me. Think of a doctor who is still thinking of going to the theater with his knife and spoon, with his knife and instrument. He wants to operate a human heart. Long time ago, these were sellable skills. What am I saying? We need a doctor. When a person is sick and the heart needs to be worked on, we also need a doctor to work on that person. But the shocking aspect is robots, AI, are already doing that work. So if you now go and specialize on how to work manually, you will be offbeat when you are out of school. Somebody is having a court case, and before he actually went to the lawyer, he went to ChatGPT and said, ChatGPT, and said, please give me how I will win this case. And shockingly, ChatGPT gave him what it takes to close the case without a lawyer. And that was what it took to the lawyer, because he cannot stand up for himself in the court to actually free himself from that challenges. I'm not through with you. Listen, you are going to be earning your million with just your fingers. 16-year-old boy was able to give a car to the mother as a birthday gift. So it is now becoming a case of how did he earn this money? Shockingly, some will say it's a fraud. But honestly, because you don't understand the digital space, you will think it's a fraud. Yes, some are actually fraudulent. But let me tell you something. There is a young man on YouTube who has started being a YouTuber since when he was 14 years. And as I'm talking to you now, that young guy is earning $100 million. I'm not saying naira in Nigeria. I'm saying dollars every month. So, how does he do it? He's earning money with his fingers. So you that want to walk with your power, with your strength, you may not be able to compete with this AI and robot tomorrow. And some people are telling us, if robot take all the work, what will people be doing? The question is, must you work in a robot age and AI age? No! You need your brain to know how to control the robots and use your finger to direct your phone and your computer to create your money for you. Shockingly, when most of the youth are talking about people they want to employ today, they will say from the age of 18 to 40 years. So the people that are 40 years and above, they should not work and money. But, that is not going to work. Because the man that is older needs more money than you, than the young man. I'll tell you why. The older people do not have the physical strength to do everything they want. But when they have money, they can pay, they can ask, they can buy things that can solve their problem for them. So why will you be asking for 20 years to 40 years? Why? That is the way the world has designed how to earn money in the past. So when you are 22, 23, 24, they will employ you. And by the time you add another 30 years to that work, they will retire you. But here it is, and listen to me for good. We are living in a world today you cannot retire any human being except the person want to retire himself. Because even a cripple today can become a millionaire with his computer and phone. Yes. An 80 years old man is a YouTuber. He's still earning money. Why? He does not need physical effort. So wherever you are, listen to me. It disturbed my mind and my spirit that some people will wake up and say, the digital space is full of scam. Agreed. It is full of scam because you that is honestly not going to be a scammer, you are running away from the digital space. And why it is true that there are scammers is because a lot of us, we don't even know how to manage our financial ideas. So the scammer can easily tell us things we believe and we throw our money to them. Let me make you smile. A system where you bring your $10 and it's going to give you $100 in a minute. Try to watch it. While it may work for some time, it's going to crash. The reason is because the money they are using to pay you, where is it coming from? Now, there is no product attached to it. So how does it generate the money? Why this video is not here to ask that question, the reality is there are products, both product produced to meet people need and digital product that you can either produce by yourself or sell. Let me shock you. Somebody created a folktale video and put it on YouTube. 8 videos. 4 weeks later, he earned $5,000. So tell me, the kind of investment you can make right now physically, if it is not criminal, if it is not stealing, if it is not fraud that can give you that kind of money. And shockingly, what does he use in making it? Just a phone and a laptop and data. So you will be earning your millions with your fingers if you choose to listen to me right now. Even a child going to school can pay their school fees. Women can earn money from on top of their bed. Men will sit down while they are in their parlor on their chair and they are watching anything and they are using their phone to create their money. The world digital is a mountain of money, and those who are running away from it, they will be poor in the future. So here is a warning. If you don't know anything, learn it. I download the average of about 5 to 6 to 10 videos daily to get newer information and update, because newer things are coming up every day and people are getting informed to do things. So the world is blowing up digitally, and you still sit down in your cocoon, your community, thinking that that's just where the world is. Shockingly, the planet is filled up with human beings, average about 9-something billion human beings that you can do business with. They don't see you, you don't see them, and you are collaborating to earn money to become rich. So, if you have your 5, 10 fingers and your brain, with your laptop and your phone, you are already a millionaire. Don't ask questions. Go to Facebook, go to YouTube, go to TikTok. Just go and ask questions and you will learn. Shockingly, after 3 months, you are already an expert, because the instrument on ground, they don't need you to go into so many languages. They are prepared for you to use. Simple and easy. Don't run away. Don't flip. Subscribe to my video and more information is coming to you. Don't forget, you can actually earn your millions with your finger. When you have a phone and you have a laptop, you are on your way to that million. Don't sit down in idle and expect God or somebody to come and give you the million. It's right now on your palm. It's left for you to ask and it will be given. Just like what Jesus said, ask and it shall be given. But shockingly, a lot of people don't know how to ask. Learn to ask right now, because when you ask, you will get. God bless you and thank you for watching this video, for listening to me. But take action, because all knowledge is useless when they are not carried out. Don't procrastinate. God bless you and thank you.